Vocabulary, vocabulary. Keen interest, keen interest. A good student has a keen interest. When you have a keen interest, that means you are very interested in something. You are perhaps very passionate about it. Notice the following. 1. I have a keen interest in ancient history. 2. Parents have keen interest in their children. Question. Do you have keen interest in anything? Nothing comes easy. Nothing comes easy. I think that nothing comes easy in life. The phrase nothing comes easy means that if you want something you have to work for it. People sometimes use the phrase nothing comes easy to try to motivate someone who is discouraged about something. Notice the sample dialogue. A. This paper is going to take a lot of work. B. Well, as they say, nothing comes easy in life. Question. What is something that does not come easy in life? Stick to it. Stick to it. Stick with it. Stick with it. If you really want to learn, you have to stick to it. When you stick to something, that means you do not give up and you keep trying. For example, if you are learning how to cook and having trouble, you might need to stick to it and not give up before you start improvement. Notice the following. I did not like the book at first, but I stuck with it, and now I love it. The class is hard now, but if I stick to it, I'm sure I will learn a lot. Question. Why is it so hard to stick to a diet? Get help. Get help. Students get help on ideas. Students get help on ideas. When you get help on something, that means you have a hard time understanding it or accepting it. People often get hung up on new ideas or concepts that seem strange to them. Notice the example. 1. I got hung up on this one concept in class, but I eventually got it. 2. He was hung up that his wife made more money than he did. Question. Do you get hung up with what your career is? Sit back. Sit back. If you just sit back, you are not going to learn. When you sit back, that means you do to try participate. You sit and observe, but you do not actively try to be a part of something. To sit back also means to sit and observe without doing much. Notice the following. After a long day, you just like to sit back and relax. In lecture, I just usually sit back and sleep. I never ask questions. Question. Do you tend to sit back in class or be active? And finally, trial and error. Anytime you learn something, it's trial and error. Trial and error means to try something and then to learn from the mistake they are made. They are made. When something is trial and error, the participants accept to make mistakes. And now, what this is, how they will learn. Notice the following. A. How did you learn how to cook? B. It was on just trial and error. I will try something and see how to taste it. Question. What should we learn by trial and error?